Fiber. Better service, better pricing. Welcome to the good life.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Welcome back here. Sorry, we've been having some technical difficulties with our stream. I think we're good to go now. Once again, we'll go over the schedule for the Quitman Bulldogs this upcoming year. It is going to be on your screen. The Bulldogs will go to Conway Christian. They'll host Hector. They'll go to Gentry. They'll host Newport, England, Yellville Summit, at Atkins, host Perryville, at Melbourne, and at Salem. Once again, the Bigelow Panthers will go to Atkins next week. They'll host England at Perryville on the 8th. 15th, they're home against Centerpoint. 9:22, they're at Mountainburg. 9:29, they're at Rising. 10:06, they're got Hector at home. 10:13, they're at Magazine. 10:20, they're at Johnson County Westside. 10:27, Conway Christian. And they got a bye week on 11/2. And I just got the okay from Summer, said we are good to go. Thank you, Ms. Summer.
Man, talking about this 3A2 real fast, I mean, this was a really good conference a year ago. Melbourne obviously went to the semifinals with a big quarterfinal win down there at Glen Rose, and then almost, and I'm telling you, almost beat Boonville in the semifinal game. Watch that one. Yep. This is a really good conference, man. You got Quitman, who's on the rise every single year. Newport is Newport. I mean, they're going to be good each year. Salem is another team that's really propelling, that's jumped up to Class 3A with just like you guys. And then Atkins is another team to watch out for. I think they're going to be a lot better than they were last year. We all know, with the numbers, you can't really compete very well when you got 16 kids on the field. So this is going to be a fun conference to watch as the season goes this year.
Normally we don't have this many referees, but being a benefit game, we got to work out the kinks.
Obviously.
And we're working out the kinks here at Lake Area Sports, and I don't know if they've even had a coin toss. I don't even know how this is going to work. I'm thinking last year it's going to probably, like last year where it ran, it was just a benefit game. They just played 10-minute quarters or 10-minute halves or 15-minute halves, and it looks like the Bulldogs are going to go on defense first, maybe. Nope, they're going to kick off.
Yeah, you got to work on that kickoff, I would think, unless we're –
I don't see Madison out there. Madison's not out there, I don't think. Madison Harnick is our kicker. There's Madison. She's on the sideline, so it looks like we're not going to have a kickoff. So it looks like the Bulldogs will go on defense to start off the year on the benefit game.
I gotta say, I'm from down south, and there's not a lot of yellow helmets down south. This is new for me, man. They look good though. They look really good.
Beautiful gold helmets. And the Bigelow Panthers will be on
defense.
Offense first.
Offense?
Yeah, they're on offense. And it looks like it's Rhett Newmeyer as a starting quarterback.
Where would I go
Upstairs. Yeah, you're going. Yeah, you'll have to go around and come to the other door. How about?
Alrighty, here we go.
Newmeyer takes the snap, going to pitch it out. Ball's on the ground.
Fumble.
And it's going to be recovered by the Bulldogs, and that's recovered by Bryson Thacker. And the Bulldogs, real quick, take advantage of it. But being in the scrimmage game, they will give it back to Bigelow.
Yeah, and Jonathan, I'm looking at Bigelow's offense right now, and I think this might be the second string. We were watching warm-ups a second ago.
Yeah.
And I can't bring myself to say that's Bigelow's first team out there.
That is not Rhett Newmeyer quarterback, so that is number
Number 23, Cale Adams.
Cale Adams, a sophomore. There's a pass complete. They're going to be completed by Skip Hillebrand. Hillebrand's going to try to weed his way through, and maybe got about a couple of yards there. Still behind the sticks.
There's looks like there's no time on the clock, so it looks like this might be a.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is their second string.
Could be. Hey, got to get some reps somehow, right?
Yes, you have to. That's what you use it for. The sun is right in our eyes, so be patient with us trying to figure out them numbers because it is very hard to see out on that field.
Just a little bit. Quarterback keeper.
Yep. Oh, almost stripped away there, but Adams is going to weed his way through and got a few yards right back to almost the first down, the beginning of the line of scrimmage there.
Little QB draw, trying to get the quarterback on the ground early.
Ball's going to be on the 29-yard line. Says fourth down on the sideline over there, so I guess it's fourth down and 11. Ball on the 29. Good tackle there by number 70 for the Bulldogs. That was Jackson Ivey, a sophomore.
Yeah, you want to get some confidence in these young guys early on in the season because you'll need them, you know. Yeah. You know how long football seasons are.
A lot of communication problems there now. Number 12 can jump back real quick. That's Howell. He's a sophomore as well. Here's a snap, and we're going to have a flag.
Looks like we got a false start on the far side.
5-yard penalty on the Panthers. That'll back them up. Still fourth down in about 16. Shout out to Rodney Burrow. He's out in the crowd tonight. He's usually on here helping me. Rodney's going to take a little bit of time off this year. He'll be on the airwaves, so don't think he's out. He's still going to be on the airwaves. Shout out to Richard the King Sharp. I know he's watching at home. He'll be helping me this year on the Bulldog football. And shout out to my son tonight running the camera. He asked to do it this year, and I said, you're more than welcome to have it.
Doing some great work already.
Yep. Shout out to Summer at the house. She's making sure we got it going. We got a new system this year.
Well, it looks good, man. I'll just go ahead and put it with you there.
Mr. Aaron will be doing 8-man football this year.
Oh, yeah.
8-man, 8 game of the week this year, and he'll get to go all over. He's got a big schedule ready for him, 8-man football, and that's going to start on 9/1.
Yep, September 1st, Fountain Lake and Mountain Pine, man. That's going to be a huge Garland County rivalry. They used to not play each other at all because obviously Fountain Lake was 4A and Mountain Pine 2A, but from what I've been told back in the day, maybe the 80s, 90s, 70s, that was a big game in Garland County. So really? I'm eager to get out there and see that 8-man game.
8-man football is an upcoming sport.
Sure is.
Here's a pass complete down the sideline, and it's going to be a few yards there for number 13, Skip Hillebrand. And he'll be knocked out. Fourth down now. Oh, it's actually second down now. They changed it. So we're not even going to go with what down it is.
Yeah. This is I would call this a practice, a full field, how do you say it, a full 100-yard practice, pretty much.
Do you want to jump over and run the system and try to get a little?
I mean, I can, if you want me to.
It's up to you. I'm going to give it to you since we're practicing.
All righty.
Here's a cut through there. He's going to get through, and that's going to be number 23, Cal Adams. Good tackle there by number 8, Bryson Thacker. Heck with that.
I turned it down for us, so we're not. All right, back up and running. And here we go, big play to the outside.
Was caught by number 17, Arthur Newberry.
Man, a lot of sophomores for this Bigelow club. 19.
Yeah,
holy cow.
One freshman, too.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Yeah, Starks has done a great job over there. I remember seeing Bigelow before he was named the head coach, and it looked really rough over there when they went to play Manic Cove one time.
Kick out there. It's going to be number 22 on the run. Is that 22 or 23?
That is number 82, Ryan Hernandez on the carry.
Hernandez, okay.
That's another sophomore.
That sun is almost behind that cloud.
It's almost there.
I can tell why they've sit over here now.
Yeah, it was nice over there for a little bit.
Yeah, I might switch, Robert.
But anyway.
Showing up good on YouTube, looks like.
Yes, it is. I've got it up here. Looking good.
Yep.
Dropping back to pass. He's going to throw it deep. It's number 17. Oh, big catch. Number 17, Arthur Newberry with the catch at right around midfield.
All the way to around the midfield, almost 49-yard line. Good catch there by Newberry.
And good throw by Adams.
They might have a set of number of plays they're going to run.
Has to be.
And then probably do something different there, I figure.
So thank you all for listening out or watching out there right now. Looks like we've got 11 viewers on YouTube.
Nice.
It's a pretty good start for a scrimmage.
Yep.
So here we go. Just going to work on my calls here. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Dropping back and to throw a quick curl route, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get a Jay Howell, number 12.
And I got to get used to that. I'm out of whack. I'm used to. I used to be really good at finding names on these these pieces of paper that you've put together.
Yeah, I like the big numbers there where you can see them.
That helps. Helps
it does.
a lot. So we'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Coach Starks obviously wants to see some good things out of these young guys he's got in the backfield, along with Coach Mars for Quitman as well. Here's the snap. Adams going to keep it up the middle. Finding his blockers, makes a cut. Looks like he's going to get about a 2-yard gain. And that is big number 75, Jacob Ivy for Quitman on the tackle.
Good tackle there by Mr. Ivy. As he is a sophomore as well. Him and Jacob are twin brothers.
It's a good looking.
Got it over into Bulldog territory now.
Yep, 3rd down though here for Bigelow. Looks like if we're doing this in a real game, it'd be 3rd and 9 for Bigelow. Adams sends a man in motion. He's going to throw it out to the left to Hildebrand. Hildebrand makes the catch, but he's going to be swarmed by a host of Bulldogs, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Panthers. Now, obviously, Jonathan, they're not going to go for it, or they're going to go for it, I mean.
Yeah. Being it is a scrimmage, we're getting some plays in. Thanks for everybody out there watching from the Bigelow area and from the Quitman area. We know you're out there, so thanks for watching.
Yeah, and again, just want to remind everybody, if you've got any 8-man football fans out there, to tell them about the Arkansas 8-man football game of the week. I'll be going live on YouTube September 1st.
3 wide receivers close as us out here.
And he's going to roll out. Makes a good throw, but huge hit. That is number 22 for Quitman, Theo Hall.
Nice hit there
on the
Theo.
hit. And, of course, that would normally be a turnover on downs, but we'll reset it.
Yep.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers once again.
Big hit there by Theo Hall.
So here we go, 1st and 10, Bigelow.
Perfect.
Again, there is no time on the clock right here, so it looks like we're running some sets of plays. Adams in the backfield is going to hand it off up the middle, and he is met. Holy cow, that is number 28 for the Bulldogs, Eli Hartman.
Bulldog fans get used to hearing that name.
My goodness.
Eli Hartman is a running back for him, and he is a bulldozer.
He read that perfect. I mean, he came through the line, and there wasn't any doubt about it. I mean, I'm watching the replay here on my phone. Bam, right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you want to see out of your senior linebacker, especially in games like this. You're getting ready for it.
Eli Harbin, a senior. He's going to be a running back as well for the offensive side. And like I said, he is a bulldozer.
So here we go. That brings up second and about 13. They're going to hand it off again to 82, and he's going to be taken down. That is number 8 for Quitman, Bryson Thacker.
82's Ryan Hernandez. Good run there by Hernandez as he kind of weeded through there, and then he met the junior Bryson Thacker.
Yeah, you can tell these are some young guys we're seeing for Bigelow just by the way they're moving. I mean, I've been in that situation before when it's just sophomores, and now in Bigelow's case, they've got some seniors that are really good. The senior class, I believe, has won their conference the past 2 years now in 2A. So. But
a lot of seniors over there. They got Bennett Wilson. They've got Martell Makins a junior. They got Alexander Newmeyer. They know how to win.
A lot of guys. Pass incomplete. Adams made a good throw right there. Just was not able to be caught. Intended receiver was number 30, Braxton Nix.
He just couldn't hold on to it. Now the Bulldogs are fixing to go on offense. As the Bulldogs will go on offense.
Get your first look at the Bulldog offense here in 2023.
This will be the second string offense as well, looks like. Looks like number 2, Jordan Moore Payne is going to be your starting quarterback for this scrimmage here. And I think that's a set number of plays. I want to say that's about 15 to 20 plays.
I would say.
I'm going to say that's what that was.
And, of course, Quitman will have to find the new leader at quarterback after losing Nasir Donahue to UAPB. He's now a Golden Line, a great quarterback for the Bulldogs last year, Jonathan.
Yes, sir. And I have seen Nasir on the sideline tonight. I'm pretty sure I've seen him on the sideline a while ago. He was here. There's Trevor Hensley, a senior running back from last year, and now I'll see him on the sideline. And there he's Trevor Hensley talking to number 3, Grayson Ely. And Grayson just committed today to Air Force.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's awesome.
You will see Grayson probably here in just a little bit on the field.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Jordan Moore Payne. I love that last name. Here we go. Carry right up the middle. There he goes. He's finally brought down around the 42-yard line.
And sophomore Devin Boyce right through the middle. And speaking of Nasir Donahue, there he comes right onto the field right there as Nasir has walked onto the field.
And Quitman going no huddle. Moore Payne going to toss it up to his receiver. That's number 11, Aiden Thomas to the outside, breaks the tackle, and he's finally pushed out of bounds. Right around, it looks like the 48-yard line of Bigelow, and Quitman marching down the field pretty well here, Jonathan.
Good run there by Aiden Thomas as he got around that corner there. And Aiden Thomas has got big shoes. If he's going to fill that up, he's got to fill up with Trevor Locke, who is also going to college to play for the UAM Bullweevils.
Wow.
So
a lot of guys getting to play at the next level for Quitman. 2nd and short here for the Bulldogs. Moore Payne going to hand it off. No, he keeps it up the middle, takes it off to the right side. He's got some speed, runs through a defender, and he's dragged down out of bounds around the 33-yard line. And can already tell you he could be a very big problem for defenses.
Oh, yes. He just lowered his head and said, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to the house, trying to.
Well, and he runs like the prototypical read option quarterback. I got to see him in warm-ups, had a really good arm, and you just saw it right there. He can run the ball as well.
I've got to watch a lot of practice this summer, and boy, I tell you what, they can chunk it around this field.
Jordan going to go deep. He's got a man in the end zone. It's caught. Give him 6, Bulldogs. Touchdown, Quitman.
Theo Hall with a big touchdown there for the Bulldogs. And we won't even put that on the scoreboard, but I'll go ahead and, as we're practicing here, you want to go ahead and try to put it on there?
Yeah, we can do that. Where'd it go? I think I lost it.
It's right there.
Oh, yep,
nope.
Sure.
Yep, it was 6. And, see now. A return. There it is.
All right. Working out the kinks here, folks.
Oh, that's what we do.
Yep.
And we got no commercials running. Did we not? We're good. All right.
It's a white screen, so I would hope not.
Well, we got a couple that's got wide on it. And the Bulldogs going to flip the field and go the other way here, Aaron.
Sure are. Here we go. Starting at the 30-yard line here on the north side of the field. They're going to hand it off again. Here he goes up the middle once again, getting behind his blockers. Great running ability here. Again, that's Boyce on the carry for the Bulldogs.
Good run there by Boyce. Good hole there by the offensive line. He was behind the two Ivy boys and number 54, Dakota Johnson. He just got it behind him and said, "Take me to the house, boys."
Yeah, 75. I mean, that kid right there is going to be a big ball player for the Bulldogs for the next couple of years. So here we go. Quitman back on the ball quick here. Jordan looking to throw downfield. He's going to throw it short here underneath, and they're going to give it to him. It looks like he caught it.
Good catch there.
That is number 5, P.J. Garrett, the sophomore, on the catch.
Good catch up by Garrett. He just used the whole part of his body and just held it right up under it there.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's going to be a first down for Quitman.
Coach Corley down there, Coach Trenton Corley down there calling out the plays for this young offense right now for the Bulldogs. It's on the field.
There we go. 1st and 10, Quitman. Morpane going to hand it off to Boyce again. Boyce to the outside. Tries to make a man miss, but it looks like that is number 13, Hildebrand, on the tackle first for Bigelow.
Theo Hall there just could not get the block there. He was trying to get there, but he just couldn't get around the guy that was holding him up.
Yeah, and that's the main thing you got to work on when you're a receiver. If you're a young receiver, work on blocking. I know that sounds cliche, but I'm telling you, it is the way to go. Here we go, 2nd and about 6 for Quitman. He's looking to pass, looking downfield. He's going to roll out to his left now. Throws it to the mid side of the field, and it's caught. That is number 5, P.J. Garrett, again on the catch for Quitman.
He was one step away from taking it right down that
sideline. He really was. And 82, I believe, for Bigelow. That is number 82, Hernandez, was there on the catch for the Panthers. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for Quitman. So good to see the Bulldog offense here working pretty well in the gun. And we have a new quarterback now, and that looks like it is number 9, Ethan Thurman. Thurman, the left-handed gunslinger, looking to throw. He's going to throw it here to the near side, but just overthrows. That's number 5, Garrett. Being complete, and it's 2nd down now for the Bulldogs.
Thurman didn't play last year. He comes back over to play this year. He's a senior. He played basketball last year. I think he was all-conference for the Bulldogs for basketball. Very good asset on the basketball court, and he'll bring it over here to the football side.
Yeah, he's got a really good arm on him, too, so that's a really good positive.
He's a great pitcher for the baseball team as well. He was one of the ones they relied on this year.
2nd down for Quitman. He's going to throw it again, looking to throw it short. No, he's going to throw a wheel route here to the near side. It's caught. That's number 1, Javon Niels. And Niels, give him 6, guys. Touchdown, Quitman.
Big touchdown there for the sophomore, Javon Niels. And he done that in junior high all the time last year until he had the knee injury. And it's awesome to see him come back after the knee injury and get on the board.
Yeah, and I got to point it out, too, as a former quarterback, that's a great throw by Thurman. That's a simple wheel route there by Niels. And, man, if there's nobody to the outside of that, he placed it perfectly on his hands.
Yeah, we're going to practice one more time here. We're going to see if we get the score on there. And push. I got to put the score in there first. And then 12. Make sure that. Now push return. Just top something in there and just push return now. Just top 13.
That was on carries. Be brought down by number 23.
Just push return. No, you don't want to touch that no more. After that's yellow, you don't want to put you no more. So right there, 14. Return, and that's all it does.
Okay.
But it's actually voting on them. All right, we're sorry about that.
No, it's
training.
Sorry.
We're training.
Working on it. Here we go. Right back at it. Thurman looking to throw, rolling out to the near side. Now he's going to pull it down and run himself. Thurman going to take it, still going, and he's
oh my goodness,
showing
lowered
some strength.
Shoulder.
How about that, Thurman?
Nice run there by Thurman. And I want to say the offensive line, man, they held everything up, and they just held right there and held their ground and gave Thurman that plenty of that time.
Yeah, that's a great job by Thurman. Any other quarterback would probably run out of bounds in that situation, but Thurman trying to get the extra yardage there. It's a great block, too. I missed the number on that by the receiver. I think that was
Was that
Number 22, Hall, I think, was on the block.
He was the one that scored a touchdown the first touchdown.
Sure was. So here we go. Thurman in the gun. Neal to his right. Thurman looking to throw to the right side. Down to the right side again. It's caught. And that is Garrett on the catch. And he's going to be finally drugged down by 2 different Panthers.
Quickly moving down the field, the Bulldogs are.
Yeah, they've been going up and down the field pretty easily here. That was number 17 also for Bigelow, Arthur Newberry on the tackle. We got 1st and 10 for Quitman. Just snap, they're going to hand it. No, fakes to Neal. Thurman's going to keep it himself. Off to the left side, makes the man miss. Still going. He's finally brought down at the 25-yard line. Thurman showing off the footwork right now on this drive.
Good run there by Ethan. He just weeded his way through. That sun is almost down, I promise.
Yeah, it's literally just on top of the tree line, folks.
Yeah, it's right on top of us.
If that hill over here to the southwest of the stadium was more so right behind the away stands, it'd be perfect. So looks like we're
going to take just a little bit of a break here. We're going to run a break, and we'll be back. So you're going to click.
My name is Margaret, and I'm a quilter. Tried, true, and addicted. Yes, I love having my grandkids come over. There can be 5 or 6 of them sitting around hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Through the Wi-Fi, I can connect with my smartphone and save some dollars there, and also I use it for my laptop.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petty Jean Fiber. Welcome to the good life.
Mom, can we go to Woodland Mead Park?
What's that?
It's a park in Fairfield Bay with 2 miniature golf courses, disc golf, shuffleboard, volleyball, and basketball courts.
And that's all in Fairfield Bay?
Yep.
I guess we can go check it out.
Woodland Mead Park is located on Dave Creek Parkway in Fairfield Bay.
Newmeyer behind the quarterback spot here.
Here we go. First play. Oh, my goodness.
Right
Are you kidding me?
Right down the line. And he's going to score.
Wow. That is number 3 for Bigelow, Alex Shelton, the senior. Wow.
Let me tell you, he took off now.
75 yards to the house on the first play of the real ball game, I'll put it that way.
Yes. Still haven't put the score up there, but I'm going to put it on ours. We're going to clear the scoreboard, and here we go.
Yeah, let me get a replay on that. I don't know what I'm doing. I got my phone up here.
Oh, no, you might be behind. Yeah, you're behind.
Am I? Yeah, here we go. Yep, just a simple hitch play, and Bigelow, man, look at the job they did.
Wow, what a blocking.
Yeah, great job by Bigelow on that first play.
2 here, Newmeyer with Alexander right beside him.
I'll watch it on your.
Yeah, you're going to have to. Newmeyer and the whistles are going to blow. We're going to have flags on the play. And we'll redo this 2-point conversion here for the Panthers.
Yeah, Bigelow is no team to look away from. They are easily, I would say, they're my favorite in Class 2A this year. They've gotten really close the last 2 years, and I think this could possibly be the year for them.
I think they'll see EPC is what I'm thinking. It's going to be a tough road in that 2A with EPC.
You are right.
Mr. Gaines up there is pretty
you got
dang good.
EPC in the north, Bigelow in the central, and then Mineral Springs in the south.
Yes.
Mineral Springs, man, they have, since Coach Hathcock got down there, he's done a great job.
Here's Newmeyer going to throw, caught by Tipton, touchdown, Brant Tipton. That's going to be a 2-point conversion. That'll make it 8-0 Bigelow. Stay with us here. We'll be right back for the Bulldogs time. we're not going to get to run commercials tonight.
Yeah, they're going quick.
They are going quick.
Extremely quick. All right, I can see a little bit now. So it looks
Ethan
like
Thurman's going to be the quarterback. 3 wide receivers lined up to the far side. Thurman's going to take the snap, going to hand it off to Hartman. Hartman gets a good block. Now cuts it back up the middle, and it's going to be about a 6-7 yard gain there for Hartman.
Yeah, big guy, man. That's the first time I've seen Hartman run the ball tonight. And he's bigger back, but there's nothing wrong with that. Never anything wrong with the bigger back.
He's the bulldozer. Ely lined up closest to us, 2 on the far side with Thurman in behind the backfield. And there's Hartman trying to get behind that big offensive line. Let's give a shout out to that big offensive line. They're led by number 77, Jeremiah Green, number 78, Cash Hayes, number 72, Daniel Correz, the center, Trip Tapley, and there's one more. Where's he at?
54, 50.
I think I might have said them all. That is a big offensive line. Thurman looking out. He's going to get rid of it. He does. It's going to be caught down the sideline. First down for the Bulldogs and thrown out of bounds is number 34, Kyler Light.
My goodness. You said this kid didn't play football last year at quarterback? I mean, that's talk about some patience back there. He had guys coming in from behind him and, man, stayed patient. But that's what you got to see out of a senior, and he's done really good so far.
Thurman ready to take the snap. Hartman back there gets it to Hartman. Hartman's trying to get a block. Gets behind that offensive line. Gets a good spring there and gets it over into Bigelow territory around the 48, 49 yard line. About a 6 yard gain, wasn't it?
Big burst of speed there by Hartman. He might look like a big guy, but he's got some speed down there.
And sorry about the camera. It's going to be that sun. It's in a difficult location.
We got offsides. Yep.
Yep. Motion there for Thacker. He was coming around the end around there. This fall, we will have a first down sponsor for the Bulldogs, and that's going to be Cutting Edge Welding and Fabricating. Thanks to Cutting Edge for being our first down sponsor this year. And we're back to action here. Thurman's going to fake the handoff, going to throw, going deep to Grayson Ely.
Look at it.
Touchdown, Grayson Ely.
Holy cow, what a throw by Thurman, man. I mean, a perfect read, too.
Beautiful throw.
You could not have asked for a better setup there for the Bulldogs. I mean, Thurman read it perfectly. I mean, it was a design pass, but he could have either handed it off or did what he did, and he made the right decision.
And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to kick the field goal, and that's going to be Miss Madison Harnick on to kick the extra point for the Bulldogs. Madison's on to kick it for the Bulldogs. It's up, and it's good. Madison on for the extra point for the Bulldogs. Makes it 8-7. Bigelow with 10:04 to go here in this, I would say probably first half, maybe.
I'd just say first quarter.
Yeah. No special teams besides the kickoffs here, or no kickoffs for either team. They're just going to quickly get on the ball on the 25, looks like, maybe 30.
Yep. A lot of fireworks here in the first quarter of play. Of course, we expected that, both big-time offensive teams.
When these two played conference games, they were some battles.
Yep.
Newmeyer, once again in the quarterback position, is flanked there by Carter Alexander. Neumeyer's going to take the snap. It's going to be over his head. He's going to do something with it. Ely's coming after him.
Oh, no.
And it's going to be caught there by Tipton. Tipton's trying to break a tackle, and it's going to be shoestring tackle there by number 4, Oakley Smith, the senior.
Oh, my goodness. Just a nightmare situation if you're the Quitman defense. And that's once again why Bigelow is going to be a favorite in Class 2A, because of plays like that out of their quarterback, Ryan Newmeyer.
Mr. Neumeyer's dad was the basketball coach, or maybe still is. I don't know. I've heard some stuff about or that he might have stepped away, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. If you're on YouTube, just let us know. I don't know if I got the chat turned on or not. Here's a right through the middle, and it's going to be brought down as number 4, Carter Alexander. And he's going to be brought down by number 8, Bryson Thacker, and number 34, Kyler Light.
Alexander Bruiser is, if you're a big-time football follower here in Arkansas high school football, you'll know that he had an older brother, I forget his first name, that was an all-state player for Bigelow in that 2021 season.
Yep.
Or 20, I can't remember what year it was, but big season. That opening season of it anyway.
Yep. I know who you're talking about. Here's Newmeyer going to be flushed outside the pocket looking to throw. It's going to be caught by Tipton down the sideline. Good tackle there by number 4, Oakley Smith.
Yeah, great job by Smith making the tackle. If he doesn't tackle him there, I'm not sure if the Bulldogs would be able to catch him.
I think Tipton's going to the house. Tipton's going out, so is Alexander. Coming in is number 0, Jaden Dunlap, and number 1, Bennett Wilson. Wilson's going to be lined up in the wide receiver slot, and behind there's Dunlap. Newmeyer takes a snap, gets it to Dunlap. Dunlap right up the middle. He'll lower his head. He's going to be brought down there by number 8, Bryson Thacker.
Another bruiser on the field in the backfield. You got 3 of them playing tonight.
Yeah.
A little old school football.
And quickly back out goes Dunlap and comes in Alexander. Wilson stays on. As Tipton's been active on this side over here. Flanked in there right behind the offensive line is Nix. Nix is leading the block there for Alexander. Good cut there, but Alexander's going to be bottled up by that Bulldog defense. And he's just still chugging his way. Look at him chugging them legs. Wow, what a run there by Alexander.
You got to say that defensive end playing on that side for Quitman did a great job of keeping Alexander inside. Because at that point, it's pretty much on – actually, it's the outside backer. I'm sorry. Did a great job of keeping Alexander inside. Just got to get the rest of the defense to the ball.
Myers got the Panthers back up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Now takes the snap. He's going to give it to Alexander. Alexander's trying to get behind that line again. And now he's going to be met by a hoist of Bulldogs. And that was led by number 40, McThorne, as well as number 34, Kyler Light. It's going to be about a yard, maybe a yard and a half short.
No, they're going to give it to them.
They're going to move it.
Or are they?
Yeah,
there they are. So first down, Bigelow.
They are moving the chains. First down, Bigelow. 7:02 left on the clock.
So it looks like Bigelow isn't huddling either. Of course, that's the way high school football is going. Not a lot of teams do that anymore unless you run wing T flexbone stuff. But
and Newmeyer's ready to go. Here's the handoff. It's to number 0, Dunlap, and he just got a hoist. A boost there. Come out there quick, didn't he?
Yeah, kind of like Hartman on the other side of the ball. You're not expecting speed, but then all of a sudden he finds a crease, and it's like he's got an extra booster on his back.
Second down at about 6. Newmeyer's going to take the snap. Oh, Bulldogs jumped.
Oh, my goodness.
3 Bulldogs jumped off sides, and that'll be 5-yard penalty. And that'll be second down at about 2, maybe 3 now. It's a long 2.
Via the neck, man. You got to watch that via the neck before they move.
Here's handoff Dunlap. Dunlap trying to weed his way through. He's still chugging there, but now he's got about 8 Bulldogs on top of him. And we got number 54 and 57. We're tangled up. Number 57 for
He's a big guy.
Salazar, and number 54, Dakota Johnson. We're tangled up there.
Yeah, Dunlap ran into the great wall of Quitman right there.
Yeah. Led by number 78, Cash Hayes. Senior. 6'7", 339.
Would love to see a stop here for Quitman.
Yep.
Third down.
They're down about 4. Here's a handoff Dunlap. Dunlap trying to weed his way through, and he's going to be short of the first down. Around the 8-yard line. It's going to be around 4th down and around 1, maybe 2. They are not going to move the chain, so it's going to be 4th and 1.
Yeah, that's big time, and these are the situations you work for right here. Fourth and short in the red zone.
Alexander's coming back into the game. He's a scat back there.
Probably know where it's going. Of course, I say that. Newmeyer's a big guy himself.
Yep. Wilson lined up closest to us.
Go with Henry out there. Come on. Wake up.
Here's the snap. Going to give it to Alexander. Alexander got behind his line, and he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, Bigelow just got a push right there, and that's all Alexander needed was a yard, and he took it.
And coming back into the game is number 2, number 11, Ryan Hobbs. Wilson went out. Newmeyer gives it to Alexander right behind the line, still chugging his way through. He's going to be right at the goal line. He's going to be right at the half-inch line.
Tyler White on the tackle. Going to gain 3.
So we got 3 officials on that side and 2 officials on this side.
Yeah, it's a training night for everybody.
Oh, it is.
5 yards. Just outside the goal line.
We got an official back here, too. When did we put an official back here now with the referee? You ever seen that before?
I have no idea. I ain't seen that before.
Alexander, he cannot get in. He's going to be short. He might have lost a half a yard or 2. Yeah, they moved it back to the 1. He lost a half a yard.
Wow. Big stop right there. There it is, the Great Wall of Quitman once again.
3rd goal.
Bulldog faithful that's made their way from open house over here is getting behind the Bulldogs. And the sun has almost went behind it.
Almost there.
I was kind of hoping you'd get to see the famous lights up here at Quitman tonight for touchdowns.
Yes.
As they blink. And Alexander, is he going to get in? They gave him the touchdown.
They did. It was a good second effort there by Alexander. Quitman initially had him stood up. But
Yep. And that's going to be a touchdown there. And boy, we can see now. And so 1 for return. There it is. You can actually see something now.
yeah, this is crazy. It's crazy how much difference that sun will do to you.
And Newmeyer's going to be taking the 2-point conversion as they will not kick again with Alexander lined up beside him. And takes the snap. Alex Newmeyer's going to throw. It's going to be caught there by number 10, Brant Tipton.
Don't think he was in.
And they gave it to him.
Oh, it is.
They gave it to him. 16-7. Stay with us here. We'll be back in just 1 second here. We're going to run a commercial and pay some bills.
One epic battle.
And we are back. Thurman's going to take the snap. Going to look to throw, and almost picked off there by the Panthers. That was number 10, Brant Tipton. My battery officially went out of my mouse.
Oh, no.
Oh, it don't want to work. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's a catch there by Bryson Thacker right down the sideline. And he's going to be brought down around the 40-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 41-yard line.
Let's spot the ball at the Bulldog 42-yard line.
Here's the snap. Thurman's going to throw. It's going to be caught there by Ely down the sideline. Ely breaks one tackle, trying to get around the next one, and he's going to be brought down, but another first down for the Bulldogs. And once again, the first downs will be brought to you by Cutting Edge Welding, Fabrication, Go see him today, Mr. Randy Bridges.
Ely's going to be a big player for Quitman this year, and of course, you guys already know that. But
He was one last year. Thurman's going to take the snap, going to hand it off to Hartman. It's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be bottled up there and going to be brought down by number 0, Jaden Dunlap.
it was another read, and I don't think he probably should have kept that, but that's why you work on these right now in the scrimmage instead of making that decision or that bad decision in a normal game.
Quickly on the line come the Bulldogs. Second down and about 15, maybe 16. Here's a snap. Thurman looking to throw. Going deep. Trying to get it to Ely. Ely just gets rid of his receiver, and no flags there.
Yeah, that's not a great throw right there by Thurman. If you're going to throw, he's got him beat. He's got him beat down the numbers, and that's exactly where you want to run the fade.
Yeah.
But you can't. He's running down the numbers. You can't place that ball in the middle of the field like that.
It's third down, around 15 now for the Bulldogs. 1:56 left on the clock in this scrimmage. First half. We'll say this will be the first half. Here's Thurman going to take the snap. Going to look to throw.
Screen.
Nice screen play there. Going to be caught there by Hartman.
Oh, my goodness.
What a block. And he just sprung another 4 or 5 yards. Big block there.
Cash Hayes. Learn the name, folks. Holy cow.
Yep.
Letting him know he's here. That was a big-time block by Mr. Hayes.
Cash has received a few offers already this year. He's not committed to anywhere yet, but he has received a few offers. He has been going to big man camps, and
I believe it.
you can tell now.
Fourth down, they're going to go for it, obviously.
Yep, Thurman in behind there, back with Hartman. Hartman's going to be the blocker there for Thurman. Thurman looking to throw, going deep.
I love it.
Home run ball to Ely, and Ely's not going to be able to get it. Thrown in a double coverage, knocked down there by Bennett Wilson and Brent Tipton.
Well, it's good to see that the Bulldogs definitely have a QB that can throw it deep like Thurman. He's got a great arm, so I don't think they'll have any worries in doing that.
Yep. And they got Mr. Jordan Moore Payne over there as well that can throw it deep as well, as he is a backup quarterback, I guess.
Not gonna lie, I love the last name. Moore Payne. Are you kidding me? That couldn't have worked out any better.
You love it, huh?
That's awesome.
All right, Newmeyer is back out with the troops, and looks like Alexander is back there with him as well. 2 wide receivers on either side. And number 51 ready to go, Dawson McClellan. He's back now on the offensive line. There's the snap. Newmeyer looking to throw. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Tipton's wanting a flag, and normally I figured that would have been a flag.
Yeah. I know this is a Bulldog broadcast, but that was
a flag.
That was there, man. That was there for the taking if they really wanted to throw that.
Yep.
So
that was possibly pass interference.
yeah, he had his. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yep. We'll just leave it at that.
We all know. Newmeyer's going to take the snap. Now going to roll outside. Going to look to throw. Going to nobody. He's going to throw it out of bounds and hits the track. Goes.
Yeah, smart decision there by Newmeyer. Uh-oh, we got a late flag here.
What, they got him intentional grounding there.
Really?
And there's 2 wide receivers over here, though.
Yeah, but if it didn't get past the line of scrimmage, then
that is true. I think that's what they called. They called it.
They sure did.
False start.
Oh, false start.
False start. Well, that was.
Okay.
This is probably the latest false start call I've ever seen. But again, just a scrimmage, so the referees are working out the kinks as well.
Third down.
No, they did call intentional
Yeah, that's
grounding.
what I was thinking. I was like, whoa, what? I've never seen a false start there.
All right, then.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and a loss of down, so it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, first 4th down of the day second one, I'm sorry.
Well, that's about 4th and 15. Coach Starks wants the explanation over there.
It's a scrimmage, Coach. That's probably what he's
And
getting.
they are kicking it.
And Coach Starks he's got him out there.
And it's going to be a kickoff. It's a beautiful spiral kick crawled up in the air. And the Bulldogs are going to recover it.
That's pretty good, Jonathan. That's pretty good.
I don't know where they're going to spot it at. He's still running. He's going to spot it at the 49. No. Ball's going to be at the 45. Good run there by the Bulldog special teams there. And Moore Payne is now the quarterback for the Bulldogs. 2 wide receivers closest to us, one on the far side with Hartman in the backfield for the Bulldogs.
Looks like we've got a late timeout.
Timeout. Let's pay some bills. We'll be right back. So here we go. Butch.
Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Petit Jean Fiber. Game-changing internet.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today.
FL Davis is more than just a hard.
And there it is. And we are back. 59 seconds left to go here. 16-7. Bulldogs with the football.
Ooh, here it is.
Nice quick out to Oakley Smith, and he's going to be brought down. And going to be brought down by number 1, Bennett Wilson.
Bigelow played that pretty well. Just a simple RPO, read pass option. That's becoming the big thing in football.
Yes, it is. 35 seconds to go. Payne is quickly on the line. Bulldogs are going quick here. Payne takes a snap. Now going to look to throw. Got plenty of time. Good offensive line set there. And it's going to be caught there by Oakley Smith on the sideline right in front of us, right at the original line of scrimmage. 15 seconds left to go here.
You're going to get him to go. It doesn't look like he's going to. Yeah, they're going to try. I don't think they're going to do a playoff. No, they're not.
And I think we have reached the intermission. And we will be back. Stay with us here. 16-7 Panthers. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Hardware store with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petty Gene Fiber. Better service, better pricing. Welcome to the good life.
Known as one of the best kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens,
And it will be the Bulldogs taking over here. 12 minutes on the clock. Payne still the quarterback for the Bulldogs.
Ooh, heavy rush by Bigelow.
He just steps up in the pocket, going to throw, and almost completed there, but we are going to get a pass interference by number 10, Brant Tipton. He goes, hey, what about mine down here? That's what he's saying.
That's a good point.
Good job there by Ryan Hobbs to get him settled down.
Looks like that's either the OC or the DC over there on the far sideline. Letting them have it early on in the season.
Bulldogs get 15 yards, automatic first down. It's going to be close to over midfield. Well,
they're going to mark it at the, I would think, 30 or I'm sorry, 45. I'm not looking at anything.
They didn't move that, did they?
No flag on the play.
Oh, they erased the flag. Okay.
Okay.
Well, once again, it's a training nut for the referees, too, so that they don't make that mistake in the actual game. When you're playing in a quarterfinal matchup. Looks like Coach Morris is going to punt the ball.
Yep.
It's fourth down.
So fourth down, Bulldogs will punt. It's a beautiful spiral punt. It's going to land around the 25-yard line. That's where the Panthers are going to call for a fair catch.
What a hit. Holy cow.
He called for fair catch. You better not hit there.
A Marquell Wade thing happening again at Vanderbilt.
All right, Panthers will take over here. 11:59 left on the clock.
Trips here to the near side.
Alexander in the backfield. Hobbs one-on-one on the far side, looks like.
He's way down here.
Newmeyer quickly going to get it to Tipton. Tipton looking for a block. Gets one block now. Springs himself down the sideline. And he's broke loose. He's good go all the way. Thacker's going to try to get him. He's not going to get him. And he will go all the way. Brant Tipton for the touchdown for the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm going back and looking at this, and this is one of the main reasons Bigelow is really good. I mean, if you go back and look at the replay here, the receivers are blocking the whole time downfield. I mean, you got to block there. Nobody can catch him. I mean, it's a great play by Bigelow.
Panthers looks like they'll go for two here. Looks like a little confusion going on over there, trying to get the play in.
And y'all know it. 2A football, there's very few people kicking field goals.
No.
So.
Three wide receivers again on this far side, one on the other side. Now Newberry's going to take the snap. Going to throw. It's going to be caught there by number 1, Bennett Wilson. 2-point conversion's good. 24-7. 11:34 left to go. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these words from our great sponsors.
Known as one of the best kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4.
And we are back. More Payne still the quarterback for the Bulldogs. 11:33 left. And it's going to be caught there along the sideline. That's Ely. Ely breaks one tackle and trying to get out of bounds. He is going to get out of bounds as he drug Tipton with him. And that'll be a first down for the Bulldogs.
Short little receiver screen pass there for Quitman. And that was number 10, Brant Tipton for Bigelow, the kid that actually just ran it right down the field on Quitman just a second ago.
Yes, sir. Now bunched up wide receivers here, and they're going to give it to Knowles. Knowles breaks one tackle and trying to go the other way, and there's a helmet that has come off. And that's Nunez. He will probably have to go out.
First helmet we've seen come off tonight.
Yeah.
It's not a Ole Miss situation.
Tighten them. Yeah, there he goes. He has to go off. I was going to say, he has to go off.
Yeah.
Tighten them chin straps up a little bit. Hope he stayed on.
Or not. Yeah.
And quickly, here's more Payne looking to throw.
Oof.
And Oakley Smith cannot go.
Oh, my goodness. What a hurdle. Are you kidding me? Tell me we got that.
We did.
Holy cow.
10:53 left on the clock.
That bench didn't want smoke.
No. Look at that hurdle. Wow.
Okay. All right, Oakley. I see you out there, buddy.
And Oakley is 5'5". Here's Payne going to throw it over the middle, and it's going to be knocked down there by number 6, Easton Platt, and number 0, Jaden Dunlap.
Yeah, I don't think Jordan saw those two middle linebackers there sitting underneath. I saw where he was throwing it to, and if he'd have waited possibly maybe 2 or 3 more seconds, maybe might have had the guy there, but
Bulldogs
he didn't really have a lot of time left either.
No, Bulldogs are going to elect the kick here, and it's going to be the Panthers taking over. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight for having us here, and that's Petit Jean Fiber. They are our big sponsor this year, our title sponsor. And if you're in the equipment area and you know all about Petit Jean Fiber, it is the new up and running internet for this area. So be sure to jump on and get Petit Jean Fiber if you've not signed up yet. And officially my mouse has died. Thing only lasted a long time. It lasted 2 seasons.
Different quarterback.
Yeah, it looks Hobbs is now the quarterback. Ryan Hobbs. And Bulldogs come up with it, and Thacker come up with it, but the Bulldogs are not going to get it. They're going to call him down.
54, Dakota Johnson there on the tackle.
Panthers are going to continue to have the football. 10:27 left to go. If you're watching this from Bigelow, thank y'all for jumping on and watching it tonight on Lake Area Sports' YouTube page. Hobbs going to hand it off to Dunlap. Dunlap gets behind the offensive line, and Dunlap just lowers his shoulder and gets 9 yards himself.
Physicality, that's been the definition of Bigelow, I would put the past 3 years now.
Yep. Hobbs is going to stay in the quarterback, and looks like we're going to have Wilson on the far sideline, and closest to us is going to be Nunez and Landon Edwards.
Third and short here. Quitman needs to stop.
Here's Hobbs, and there's a flag on the play. False start.
Yeah, definitely got a false start.
And back about 5 yards. Once again, the Bulldogs will be taking on Conway Christian on the 25th. The Panthers will be taking on Atkins, both road games for both schools. So the Bigelow gets the scrimmage game on the road, and they get to open the season on the road.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, Bulldogs jump this time. Now they get that 5 yards back.
Yeah, and that's going to be a big one next week for Quitman. Conway Christian is picked to finish second in that 2A1 behind Bigelow. So Conway Christian's no slouch either.
They had a ton of sophomores last year. That'll be juniors this year.
Oh, what a cut.
What a cut. He got the first down and more, breaking a couple more tackles, going down the sideline, and they're going to be drugged down in bounds by number 8, Bryson Thacker, and number 9, Ethan Thurman. But before he got over in midfield into Bulldog territory, first down for the Panthers. 9:02 clock is stopped.
Hobbs looks like a promising quarterback. I would assume he would probably take over next year after Newmeyer graduates, of course. It looks like he's going to be pretty good for him.
2 wide receivers closest to us with Dunlap in the backfield. Hobbs, plenty of time to throw.
Holy
going
cow.
across the middle. Caught there by Bennett Wilson. Touchdown. Wow. Bennett Wilson and the Panthers.
What a throw by Hobbs, man. And he's the backup? My goodness.
And good catch there by, excuse me, that wasn't Bennett Wilson. That was Brant Tipton. You let me call that wrong. No, that was Bennett Wilson. That was number 1. That was,
yeah, you got it right.
Sweet, I did.
You on top of it.
And that's going to be 8:54 left to go here in this time of, I guess it'll be a quarter.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
Yeah, getting the 2-point conversion.
I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like assistant coach is having a chat with the side judge over there, one of them anyway.
And 2-point conversion is.
I don't think he got it.
I never seen a sign.
He was down.
He was down.
Did we get? No, he did not.
There it is. I see the white hat now.
All right, big stop there for Quitman.
I didn't see the white hat.
I didn't either. I was looking. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, we'll just take a real quick in here and finish this ad for Mr. Indian Hills.
4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
If you're looking for a place to play golf, that is the place to go. Indian Hills out of Fairfield Bay. Go see Mr. Roy Bradley. If you're familiar with the referees in this area on basketball, Mr. Roy Bradley is your man. He is a referee. And he's got some of them pros. If you follow TikTok, you've seen him. He got them pros, which is Pro V1s.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a TikTok going around. They're calling them
pros.
My. So he done that, and he got over 40,000 hits off of that TikTok. I was like, wow.
TikTok is weird, man.
It's like, Roy, you was already famous. Now you're famous again.
If you can figure out how to go viral on TikTok, you're doing it right.
There's a throw by Thurman down the sideline to Grayson Ely, and Ely gets out of bounds. Once again, Lake Area Sports has now got TikTok as well. And we're also on YouTube, which you are watching us on, and Facebook, and Instagram, and which is now Twitter. It used to be Twitter, now it's X.
It's Twitter. It's Twitter. We all know it's still Twitter.
Here's the end around, and the fake end around. They're going to hand it off, and Hartman just could not go nowhere. It's going to be 4th down for the Bulldogs. It's going to be about 4th down and 4 for the Bulldogs.
I'm going for it. It's a scrimmage.
Oh, yeah.
He knows what he's doing. Coach Mars knows what he's doing, though.
The Bulldogs are going to kick it. And Bulldogs will kick it. It'll all go down to the Panthers. Once again, here's the schedule for the Bulldogs. As my mouse will quit working. Bulldogs once again will go to Conway Christian. They'll come back home opener for Hector. Going to Gentry, bye week, and then 3 home games in a row. Newport, England, Yellville, at Atkins, at home against Perryville for senior night, and then Melbourne and Salem.
Man, I'm a big advocate for 8-man football. Will be for a long time, but this 8-man football, this team's dropping 8-man football has really messed up scheduling. Because if I'm not mistaken, if Marshall and Rosebud were still playing 11-man, they would be in this 3A conference, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So.
Yes, they would.
It's just one of those things, though, man.
Yep. It looks like Mr. Rodney Burrow's fixing to come into the house tonight. Here he comes. There he is. They let him in the house.
Give him his spot back.
Rodney Burrow, what
Oh, we got a turnover, and it looks like Quitman's got it back.
Turnover by the Panthers, going to be recovered by the Bulldogs.
Roberts had
7:43 left to go. Bulldogs will get the football back, trailing 32-7.
Seeing what the young quarterback can do here.
Morpain steps up in the pocket, breaks one tackle now, looking to throw. Gonna
There
make throw, gonna be caught there by Like. Oh, he's lowered his shoulders. Good tackle there by Wilson, but he met Kyler Like there.
That's what you like to see right there. No pun intended.
7:33 left to go. Clock moving, Bulldogs moving as well. Two wide receivers to the far side. Morpain takes a snap, goes right behind that offensive line, trying to weed his way through, and he's going to be brought down around the 15-yard line. And Bulldogs quickly on the ball quick here. They're going to go bunched up right here. Thacker and Ely bunched up together with Smith on the far sideline. Now Morpain looking to throw, going to step up in the pocket, going to be brought down around the 20, so a 5-yard loss there for the Bulldogs.
And that's number 50, Dawson McCollum, there on the sack for the Bigelow Panthers, a junior.
Bulldogs quickly going quickly, and there's Thorns coming into the game here for the Bulldogs. So Ely will be on the far sideline with McForn, and Smith and Thacker on this sideline with number 1, Javon Knowles in the backfield with Morpain. Now Morpain takes a snap, going to look to throw, got to step on the pocket a little bit more, going to be brought down,
man.
Ball's loose, it's going to be picked up by the Panthers, and that's going to be number 7, Nathan Brackett, the freshman, coming in, taking the ball away.
Yeah, and that was McCollum again there on the sack, almost a sack for the Panthers. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Bigelow.
And it looks like the Panthers are going to take over here. Is that Hobbs back in the backfield now?
It is.
Hobbs will take the snap, going to roll out to the right. Now gets blocked. Now springs himself. Man, it looks like a laundry just come in.
Yep, from the far sideline. Might have a hold.
I think you are right, Mr. Aaron. There's the hold sign from the referee on the far sideline. Waiting on the referees to discuss it here.
You got to talk about, you got to get the call right. Discussing why they made that call.
Holding on the Panthers. It'll back it up past the line of scrimmage. All the way to the 17-yard line. 17-yard line.
It's nothing worse than a holding penalty if you're not getting the holding anyway.
6:08 left to go. Clock is running now. Hobbs being flanked there in the backfield. Now Hobbs is going to take this himself, and he's going to be brought down. Big tackle there by Kyler Like.
Yeah, Hobbs looks like he was trying to find a lane to run through, but was kind of dancing back there too much.
New running back there is number 23, Cal Adams for the Panthers.
Yeah, that's a sophomore we saw playing quarterback earlier.
Yes. Wilson on the far sideline for the Panthers. Closest to us is number 8, Nunez. And looks like number 9, Landon Edwards. And in motions 54, Caleb Turner. Now cuts through. That's number 23, Adams. He gets some spring there, and probably another holding, as Rodney just said. Thought I seen flag come up.
Holding is the penalty against the offense.
Another hold. Panthers are playing behind the sticks here on this possession.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I was back amongst all the big boys.
And the clock now starts running. 5:04 left to go. He's fighting that camera, isn't he? Trying. There he goes. Ball's loose, picked up there by Hobbs, and Hobbs is going to scramble out of it, but he's only going to get a few yards, and Bulldogs there hoist the Bulldogs.
Bring a third down long.
There was about 6 Bulldogs there, led by number 60 for the Bulldogs, and that was Braxton Sportsman on the tackle there. 4:22 left to go. Good crowd for both teams out tonight.
Yeah. Bulldog fans showed up pretty well, and Bigelow brought their crowd.
Once again, the junior high team will go to Bigelow on Thursday as these two teams will meet in junior high ball. Good run there by Adams. He stood up by the Bulldogs, and that was Grayson Ely in on the tackle for the Bulldogs, as well as number 7, Keelan Like. Keelan Like and Kyler Like, the brother boys, or the Norm and Bill, as Coach Mars calls them.
So Niemeyer's back in the game.
And Bulldogs will jump, and that's going to be Sportsman jumping off sides.
Yeah, I think if there's anything the Bulldogs have got to go back and correct after the scrimmage, I think it's some things up on defense.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of miscues on defense tonight, more so than the offense.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 30, still behind the sticks. It is 4th down here. Yeah, and Bull Panthers are going to punt. It's a beautiful spiral punt. And it's going to land around the 25-yard line for the Bulldogs.
Would love to see Quitman score a touchdown here before scrimmage is over, kind of get some extra confidence in the guys.
3:24 left to go here in this scrimmage. Thurman's back in at quarterback. Looks like Bryson Thacker is going to be a wide receiver as well. Looks like the Bulldogs have got Ely, Thacker, and Thurman as their wide receivers. And look like Smith's up there as well. And Eli Hartman is going to be behind in the running back spot. There's Hartman weeding his way through. Big block there by Smith. Springs him for a couple more yards. And he'll got about 9 on that good run there by Hartman, but Smith with the big block there.
And Hobbs for Bigelow was there first before being helped out by the rest of the defense taking down Hartman.
Now Hartman's going to be flanked out here to the closest to us. Now throw going to be in the dirt there trying to get to Oakley Smith. As the ball was just thrown in the dirt there by Ethan Thurman, thrown into the turf. Not the dirt, the turf.
And that's the same thing at this point.
Bulldogs open this second. This is the 3rd year on this turf, and it is a beautiful facility.
Beautiful. And I'm from the South. I never come up this way, and I got to say, probably one of the nicer facilities up here.
First down for the Bulldogs. I seen the other day, I was in Greenbrier, because Greenbrier's got a beautiful field.
Oh, 100%.
I seen where the baseball field at Greenbrier was under construction, and I'm wondering if they're not laying turf for the baseball field.
I would imagine, considering how good that baseball program is year in and year out.
Well, Thurman's going to roll out, and I'm going to look to throw, And it's going to be caught there by Grayson Ely. And that shows you why Grayson Ely is going to Air Force next year.
Yeah, that's a great catch by Ely. Not ideal throw there by, oh my goodness, Thurman. I'm trying to remember his name. Throwing back across court, sort of kind of
Across his body,
having to make a Patrick Mahomes type throw.
Thurman's going to take the snap. We'll step up in the pocket. Going to
there
go
it
throw
is.
deep. Going to Thacker. Thacker's going to miss it there, but it's going to be a pass interference. And that'll be an automatic first down and move the ball.
Yeah, Coach Marr is obviously not afraid to show off Thurman's arm tonight. I mean, there's been a bevy of different huge throws by Thurman tonight. I mean, that's.
They are getting ready to move the ball. There it goes. Is that the band?
I don't know. There's nobody on the stands. I don't see anybody.
Oh, I thought that was a band. I was like, wow, we never again hear the band up here. Ball's going to be on the 20.
2:23 to go.
Thurman's going to keep it himself. Goes right behind that offensive line. Springs him for about 6 or 7 yards, maybe now 10, depending on the spot. And it's going to be right at the sticks. I'm telling you, right at it. They are going to move them sticks.
Yep,
first down. Bulldogs quickly on the line. It's first and go. Hartman right behind number 77, Jeremiah Green. Gets him about 6 or 7, and it's going to be right around the 5-yard line for the Bulldogs. Second down and go now for the Bulldogs. 2:03 left to go with the clock running.
It's a big play because when you get inside the 15, maybe 10-yard line, you want to be able to run the football, and that's good to see that Quitman can do that.
Quickly on the ball comes the Bulldogs. Now man in motion's going to be Ely. They're going to pitch it to Ely. Ely's trying to get around the corner. He does. Cuts it back across, and Ely's going to get in. Touchdown for the Bulldogs. Grayson Ely. Bulldogs will go for one here, and that's going to be Miss Madison Harnick on to kick the extra point for the Bulldogs.
Number 14 has Hardick on to the extra point.
Be held there by number 9, Ethan Thurman. Harnick on to kick it. It's up. It is through it, up and in. Makes it 32 to 14, 1:39 left to go here in this scrimmage. Once again, thank you to Petty Jean Fiber for helping us out this year. And
Thursday, our junior high will travel to Bigelow for a scrimmage at Bigelow.
Petty Jean Fiber, get signed up today. Panthers will take over. Looks like Neumeyer's going to be back as a quarterback. But Adams is going to be in the backfield as well with the Neumeyer. Going to have Nunez and Edwards closest to us. Or if the Panthers are going to be content just to run it out.
Fumble.
Neumeyer's going to take it and it's going to go to the ground. Big loss there for the Panthers. 1:30 left to go.
Second down and long.
It's a pretty view you got up here too, man. That's over the mountains. That's
oh yeah, beautiful view up
just
here.
plumb purty.
1:04 left to go. They're bleeding it all the way down. New quarterback. That's Adams being over as quarterback now. Adams is going to weed his way through. And going to be brought down there by number 7, Keelan Light. What do you think about that, Rod? Looks a little bit different than last year, don't it? 30 seconds left to go. Thank y'all for watching Lake Area Sports' YouTube page. And be sure to get on lakeareasports.com to watch all of Quitman football games this year. And 8-Man football will be on YouTube on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week YouTube page.
It'll be the only statewide broadcast of 8-Man football in the state of Arkansas.
Yes.
First of its kind, folks.
September the 1st.
Yeah, we'll be in town, Fountain Lake. Going over to Hot Springs, Fountain Lake, and Mountain Pine. First 8-Man game of the year.
Yep. Once again, thank you to our sponsors, Petty Jean Fiber, for allowing us to be here tonight. And we also got other sponsors as well. If you're interested in getting onto the Lake Area Sports broadcast, be sure to get a hold of me at 501-556-2814. And here, real quick, is the schedule once again for the Bulldogs this year. They will be on the road next week at Conway Christian. The home opener is on 9-1 against Hector. They hit the road again against Gentry. Bye week, and then it's 3 in a row. Then back on the road against Atkins, at home against Perryville, and then the end of season on the road at Melbourne and Salem. For the Panthers, they will hit the road next week. They'll be taking on Atkins, and they'll go to England. England home is for their home opener. 9-8. It's going to be at Perryville. 9:15 at Centerpoint. 9:22 at Mountainburg. 9:29 at Rison. 10-6 Hector, 10-13 at Magazine, 10-20 at Johnson County Westside, 10-27 Conway Christian, and 11-2 will be their bye week. And I didn't realize that 9:29 they're at Rison.
Yeah, that's a huge
That's
going to be a big one. That's a big one. The game against Centerpoint. I mean, that's three good caliber 3A teams that have done really good. Obviously, Rison. I mean, we all know about Rison. So
once again, thank y'all for watching us here on Lake Area Sports. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms. And once again, thanks to Petty Jean Fiber. For Aaron Weatherford, I'm Jonathan Peters. Y'all have a good night. We'll be back on the 29th on LakeAreaSports.com. For everyone here at Lake Area Sports,